Hi friends, I wanted to come to you with a video about protecting your peace. And I know that we haven't been living in very peaceful times these last few months. That's been very difficult and that it's been very trying. And what I always tell my students, even when I was teaching kindergarten, that peace begins with me. And I would have the kids recite this mantra, and we would put up our peace sign and say it over and over. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And whenever they would feel angst or frustrated for whatever that reason might be, I would tell them to just silently or even out loud repeat that. Peace begins with me. Because if you want to live in a peaceful world, it has to begin with you. If you're not living a peaceful lifestyle or engaging peacefully with people, then your life probably most likely won't be peaceful either. So I wanted to offer that to you, and I also wanted to offer making sure that you protect your peace in the way that you're removing yourself from, well, I always say people, places, and things, although we can't go many places right now, although the East Coast we're starting to open up a little bit and be able to venture out of our houses. But sometimes you just need to remove yourself from people and from things. If something's not feeling right, if it's not sitting well with you, if you're feeling a lot of angst or you're starting to feel angry about things, just remove yourself from whatever it is for a little while. Whether it's just a couple hours, maybe it's a day or two or three, whatever that case may be. But sometimes your best bet is to just remove yourself from the situation for a little bit. That way you can recollect yourself. Because what happens is even people with the best intentions, when they're putting out whatever their thoughts and feelings are, sometimes it just becomes this chirping that's constantly being thrown at you, and after a while you start to lose grip on your own thoughts, feelings, and emotions around whatever the subject might be. So if you find that there's a situation or a topic or something that's going on, in your life at the time, and you have a lot of people having conversation about it or talking about it or telling you what you think you should be doing or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's just better to just pause, remove yourself, and recollect your own thoughts and your own feelings and your own emotions. The other thing too is if you're around people and they're feeding you information about things, even if it's positive, sometimes we kind of get lost in their thoughts, emotions, and feelings, and we start spewing out things that are not necessarily authentic to us. So if something doesn't feel authentic, if you're not saying things because it genuinely comes from within you, and I don't mean like genuinely from your heart, because most people say and do things with all good intentions, and it comes from your heart. But if you're not doing it authentically, then don't do it at all, because people are going to see right through you and everything that you say. So you should always put forth things that feel right and comfortable coming from you, not just coming from what other people say. I hope that kind of makes sense. So I hope that you are doing well. I hope you're staying healthy, and I hope you're staying safe. And I hope you're taking moments during the day to protect your peace. And you can do this by journaling. You can do this by meditating. And even if you're not into meditating, if you just take a moment and step outside and take a look at nature or look up at the sky, or just take yourself to a place that brings you some peace and some calm, then I'm sure that you'll be able to get through some of these very trying times even better. So I'll leave you with a little story. So today I had a Google Meet with my first graders, and I have one little girl who continuously, every time we meet, tells me how much she misses me and misses being in school, and she misses her friends, and I can see that it's been very difficult for her. So at the end of the meet, I kept her on, and we just chatted for a little while, and I was asking her some of her interests, and I said, what books do you like to read? And she said, hold on, I'll go get it. And she brought it back, and it's the book, David Goes to School. And I said, do you remember that I read that to the class? Do you remember when I read it? She said, yes, I do. And she said, and when I'm crying, when I'm sad, I grab this book and I read, and it makes me feel better and calm down. So if a 6-year-old can find something very easy and simple to find peace within herself, I'm sure you can as well. Until next time.